Okay. So we're back to Metal Gear Solid 5. Let's see, where did we leave off?
Expansion complete.
Ugh. We were doing lots of things. Okay, so pass all the FOB operation stuff. Grab our coins. PF League status. We're not playing. Can participate in short league. Don't care. I'm not getting involved in that. I'm just doing this so that it shows that we looked at it. Let's check these real quick.
Please select a mission.
We're mission happy. And my populations are really low. Alright, so what are our levels now? Hold on. R&D is 46. Intel's 47. So R&D and Intel we need to level up. The rest of them I don't really need to push. But if we can update R&D,
Commencing platform construction.
that'll help. Now we just need to bring people in because we are so people poor at the moment. Yeah.
Please select a mission.
Aim true, ye vengeful. Child soldiers. Ugh, I hate child soldiers.
Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
Man, I hate child soldiers. High upgraded versions of our equipment. Alright, so let's check our gear real quick. Right. That's correct. Still on the Uzo pistol. Still on a biotic arm. Oh, it's probably the stun grenades or sleep grenades or something that I upgraded. Okay, keep the Jeep. Keep the dog. Yeah, I'm really gonna need to do some farming this week. Because we are so short on people. Getting the FOB really maxed us out. Or minimized us out. So I'm not having as many people. Yeah, we have to just collect people. I'm gonna have to collect everybody.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village.
I'm not worrying about,
Boss, the child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
I'm not going to be extracting all the kids. Unless there's a small number of them. If there's a small number, I might consider extracting all of them.
The map has been updated.
If there's a large number of them, I am not going to be extracting them. Child soldiers are a pain in the butt to deal with until you get the ability to exfil them. Now you need to get it soon. Sometime soon I should be getting.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
It's fine. We'll go up and check it out. I got the Jeep. It can climb by anything. It's a bloody mountain goat. Jeep is a bloody mountain goat. It's great. I don't see any kids. Alright, there's a Jeep. There's one.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets. There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Analysis complete.
And there's the
Is that him?
prisoner.
Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
I got a plan. Where there's a Jeep, there's a way. That one's down.
You have arrived at your destination.
That one's down. And that one's down. So what I want to do here is take this kid. I'm going to throw him in the Jeep. I'm going to take this kid. I'm going to throw him in the Jeep. I'm going to grab that prisoner.
Okay, that's the general's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put them all in the Jeep and let's tell the Jeep to go bye-bye. Now, if this works,
Another group of child soldiers. No, must be a squad they had.
bye.
Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
Great.
Alright, now you just need to extract the general's number 2.
He's injured. If I'd realized that, I would have put him elsewhere. Okay, so let's...
Another child soldier has entered the village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol out. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
It's fine, I don't need him. I will take a few with me, though. If I want to do a pickup,
Select a landing zone.
there's one over there, there's one up there. So I want to search this village a little bit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Nothing interesting. Grab the kid.
Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put him down gently.
Yeah. Come on, Poopy. Let's get out of here.
Support helicopter requested.
We'll just take these two with us and get out of here. I'm not gonna hang out and try and deal with all those kids. Hi.
That prisoner doesn't look like the target.
Nope, I'll take him with me.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod.
Definitely take the extra prisoner.
Stand by.
Like I said, we'll worry about this later, but I just don't want to deal with child soldiers. I can't use them. Okay, let's start you on board.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
Grab the other prisoner. I don't want to do the child soldier, but I'll grab him too. I mean, you can exfil child soldiers in vehicles, which is kind of nice. That helps a lot. Because you can go 300 Jeep, send the Jeep out. Or one in one of the big trucks and throw the truck out. Works great. But when you've got 20 of them to deal with, you can't exfil them. Not easily. There might have been another prisoner running around. I don't know.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
But I'll take the exfils.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
And we got the two prisoners, so hopefully one of them is actually useful for us. Quality skill. Go ahead.
Development project has been added.
Mines.
Mission complete. Great work.
Alright. That was a lot. That's one of those that I'll do later when I can actually exfil all the kids. Because I just want to do the exfils of the kids and stuff, usually. And well, it's not hard to do, it's annoying. It's all got out.
How we report this one to the client. I'll
Yeah.
tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon, and the hostage was killed in the firefight.
Uh-oh.
Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the general's number 2 instead.
Yeah, that's okay.
Number 2. He's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs.
Of course he
I
does.
guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
That's cool. More like number 800, but you know, hey, who cares? So what do we got? We got two prisoners. Sleep gas specialist. That is fantastic. And crying Mustang is a medic. Okay. Gobber. Troublemaker. Unsanitary. Okay. And garbage.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill.
Of course they are.
First, it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests, and... Damn it.
You guessed it.
I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Yeah. You guessed it. That's why, Quiet had to kill the guy. Because he was infected.
Look closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before?
Yep.
The bodies
Tell
floating
us.
around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House.
You got it.
Mimic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So
got it.
The weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa.
Yes, and it's good.
The situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During
Thankfully, I know.
the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them.
It's gonna be fun.
Easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to.
Yeah, no
We'll
kidding.
listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people.
Uh-huh.
We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management.
I gotta do the tutorial real quick.
First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up.
Alright, so what do we have here?
Anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have
English, Russian, Afrikaans, Congo, and Pashto.
So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way
Russian
to tell
Congo,
but there has to be something for us
Russian
to do.
Congo.
If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility.
Russian Congo. Come on, can we get really more specific than Russian Congo?
Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will
Congo.
reduce the number of new infections.
Alright, so we are dealing with Congo strain.
Cypher is behind this. Going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Yep, it's fine. So anybody who's got Congo, we need to quarantine them. G. G. So anyone who's Congo, we're gonna throw them in isolation. He's already in quarantine. Congo. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You go. You're good. You're good. You're good. You need to go. You're good. You're good. You're good. You need to go. You need to go. You. Oop. Don't miss anybody. If I miss anybody, we're gonna have more problems. Thankfully, I know how this particular bug works. Which means I can go through and quarantine everybody who's Congo. And be done with it. Oops. Problem is we have a bunch of people out on mission too. Change assignment. Send to quarantine.
Has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
So let's see
Figure
here.
out what's causing the infection?
Yes. Fortunately, we have staff that are off base right now. Which is not good. Or maybe it's perfectly good. I don't know. But I gotta go through and quarantine everybody who needs to be quarantined. Because that's kind of the name of the game here. It's gonna take me a few minutes to go through, what is it, 400 people? Hopefully not miss anybody. But it's okay, we'll be fine. That's the trick. And unfortunately, Silent Basilisk, he don't say nothing. He's perfectly fine. He don't speak. Okay. To the top.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
Alright.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Yeah. We just have to go through and make sure we got everybody. Oop, Chicago.
Select unit.
Send him down to
Staff has been
Chicago.
quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Yeah, we got them all. We just got to get them all out of everybody's departments.
Weather will clear shortly.
So that we don't have to worry about any new infections. That's the trick. Of course, what happens is in the end, you end up sterilizing everybody, but... So you have a whole bunch of military personnel who are completely sterile, and... That's it, bub. Oops. And thankfully, when you play the game, it's not like, it changes. So once you know it's Kakongo, it's always Kakongo. So it'd be funny if you actually went through the effort of bringing back nobody with Kakongo. I wonder how that would work. If you went through before that mission and literally threw out everybody with Kakongo, so you had nobody on your staff with that, what would they do? How would the game operate? I mean, I don't have any way of knowing on this account. The only way to do that would be to purge my account.
Caution, rain approaching.
And it'd be the only way to know.
Select unit.
Alright, send everybody to quarantine.
Staff has been quarantined.
Alright,
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's
let's
causing the
go
infection?
through everybody who's left here. Make sure there's no Kakongos on base. Unfortunately, it's not like you can filter by language. I don't think you can. No. Doesn't look like it. Alright. This is gonna be a long stream because I gotta find everybody who speaks Kakongo. So I can quarantine them all. Hopefully not miss anybody. Yeah, we're gonna have to push through a couple of missions so we can get the old man, get the vaccine made, and get our lives back to normal. Because I would like to this week actually be able to go through and farm some people, as well as some resources. But the big thing is I want to farm some people. Because we are so low on staff right now. And then we have this, which makes us even lower on staff. And we have to be careful about our staff we bring home. But it's one of those things that's going to take a bit for us to go through everybody. Because I have lots of staff. And alright.
Select unit.
Quarantine,
Staff
please.
has been quarantined.
Let's check everybody, make sure we didn't see.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Make sure everybody here does not speak Congo. Because we have the Congo strain on board. And we isolate these people so we can sterilize them. Okay. 3 more. I said, I wonder what would do, because everything's usually scripted. But I would wonder if you had no one with Kakongo on board, what would happen? I don't think you get a choice. I think there's a couple of like people you have to exfil that have Kakongo, and some of them you're not allowed to discharge. So I think they kind of paint you into a corner that you kind of have to have some of the Kakongo. Like somebody with unique skill or whatever. Okay. Well, if nothing else, the interpreter. The Kakongo interpreter. You have to have him. So that guarantees you have 1?
The weather will clear shortly.
Like this is our Afrikaans interpreter. I think a Kakongo interpreter was one of the ones that was smart as a one of the first cases. But it's one of those cases where you need to go through the hardship. It's not Afrikaans for interpreter. Kakongo. There's a Kakongo interpreter. He hasn't been infected yet. I said, you're guaranteed to have the Kakongo interpreter. Because I don't know if you can get around it. I don't think you can dismiss the interpreters.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you
Back
figure out
through
what's causing the
this. Oop, Kakongo. We can make sure we can get everybody this time. Trick is making sure everybody who speaks Congo is quarantined. It's gonna take some effort to get them all quarantined, because you gotta kind of do this. I don't know what happens if you don't. Just like I don't know what happens if you don't have anybody to quarantine. Now I kind of want to do that. Maybe I'll boot up an alternate account on my PS4 when we're done with this
Select unit.
playthrough.
Staff has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Just to see if we can do it.
The infection?
And then right before this mission, just dump everybody. Well, not before this mission. Because you gotta do it before, the infection shows up. Which is a couple missions back. Where she goes ballistic. So basically you'd have to actively not collect anybody who speaks Kakongo. Actually, that would be relatively easy if you took no one home from Africa. So if you took no one back from Africa and just went murder hobo and everybody, and when the prisoners you bring back, check them to see if they speak Kakongo, and if they do, throw them out the window. Even the interpreter. See if they'll let you. Let's see. So you'd have to get all your staff from Afghanistan and grab nothing from here, and once you do throw them out the window. So that would be a challenge, but it really isn't as problematic as it sounds. Because you have to do it for White Mamba. Make sure you're clean. You didn't have anybody sneak in through, like, side ops or,
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
I wish you could say, like, yes. And then select, select an answer and say, do it to everybody. So I don't have to go through and find 250 people of my 800 staff that speak, a single language. Because, that would make life easier. Now, the idea behind making a organism that is highly contagious, highly infectious, and responds only to specific vocalizations is a amazing idea. And when you think about it would be catastrophic on a global scale if all of a sudden languages could no longer be spoken, or language families even could no longer be spoken, and everybody would have to either refrain from it or die because you decided to speak, some variant of Latin or Russian or whatever. The concept is mind-boggling. I love that they put it into the game because it's unique. It's never been done. I don't think it can be possible to do it from a biological perspective. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it would be kind of weird. Definitely be weird. Because it could adapt to pretty much any language. And for people who are multilingual, in theory, you could cause the language to mutate to affect other languages. In the end, if you couldn't find a way to cure it without sterilizing everybody on the planet, you'd basically would have everybody die of the disease. Now, a minor language like Congo or Pashto or whatever, that's a relatively minor language, or Afrikaans, or Kyrgyz or Zulu or whatever. These are usually spoken, for the most part, in very small communities.
Select unit.
So, in theory,
Staff has been quarantined.
in theory, you could relatively easily wipe out that language and wipe out the people, and nobody would know the difference in the world. But if you hit a major language like Russian or Chinese, or in modern days, things like Japanese and like French and Spanish, or English, for that matter, it would cause a global pandemic of fatalities that would, basically make the world burn. The sheer number of people who would die would be in the billions if a major language was to catch. Okay, I think I got everybody now. Nope, I missed one.
Select unit. Staff.
Okay, I think that's everybody.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection? Incredible, boss.
Yeah.
Common point between the infected. Is it really possible for a disease to spread because of that?
Yes.
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shivani and the others to Nzoya Badia Buru, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Do you have anybody else who's not quarantined? Yeah. Cause anybody who's not quarantined, I always send people out. Whatever. They'll deal with it. What do we have here? At Mother Base.
Remember before, boss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently. Close contact. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then. Miller, that is a baseless accusation.
It is.
The source
But it's not.
of the infection is Quiet. Everyone suspects her. We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before.
Yes, we have.
The bodies in the water at the oil field facility. Those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House.
Yep.
They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Cypher. The infection could have come from elsewhere.
Yes, it could
At
have.
the very least, she does know something. It's not like she's gonna talk. No, not through words anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic.
Yes,
There
she
must
did.
have been a reason for that. A reason for shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men. What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection but couldn't communicate that to us? The answer to that, the source of the infection, might be in the mouths of the infected.
Yes.
There's some kind of clue in their mouths. I don't know. But maybe there's something about the mouths of those who become symptomatic, something in common. Something their mouths have in common.
Yes.
We can't trust her. Even if she can spot the infected, I don't want her help. I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on. Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is
Hey, if you listen to this before you get
stand down.
the other, or do the symptomatic
Try to keep an
isolation,
eye on this, boss.
it makes it
There
easier.
has to be a way to identify who's infected.
Okay.
Please select a mission.
So we have hunting down.
Mission accepted.
I don't know what we're looking for here.
Mission not accepted.
Hold on.
Boss, there's a target on the run somewhere on the savannah. Your
Uh-huh.
job is to find and eliminate him. He's a logistics officer for the PF known as Rogue Coyote. Inside, however, he colluded with the Buta regime, abducting people from Mbeli villages and supplying them as slave labor. That's right.
Right.
He's a human trafficker.
Back to definition.
He's ended up all over the place.
That's not for never mind.
Black market, organ trade, diamond mines.
Da-da-da-da.
He was the one who sent Shibani and the other kids to the Devil's House. But then an Mbeli rebel group finally added him to their hit list. The target
Right.
decided it was time to quit, and now he's trying to leave the country. If he makes it back to his country, he'll be no more than a civilian, and he'll avoid facing a court-martial, like so many other war biz junkies. He
Yeah.
plans on enjoying a new live finance with his blood money. The client's order is to take him out. How you go about that is up to you, boss.
Great.
Mission accepted.
Just drop us here and we'll go from there. We'll go with the normal build out. Cheap and all. Call it a day. And then we'll move on. Curiosity. Yeah, okay, we got people watching today.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a
Okay,
human.
I just want to make sure that it was visible and people were actually able to watch.
He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah
Though
with
that was probably a
unfortunately
20-minute
they're taking.
effort that nobody wanted to see me have to go through.
PF at the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find a route. Find a man. Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated.
Okay.
Marker placed.
It's gonna start just dealing with people
Clouds approaching.
who are infected.
Detected. The map has been updated.
It's fun. We're just gonna take this in an easy pace. Easy peasy.
You made it to the Ditati abandoned village. That's where the enemy PF's coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. It could have the intel file containing the encryption key.
And we're just gonna send you back.
Has been updated.
There's a bunch of prisoners here. And we're just gonna start sending them back.
He's coming too. Roger that.
This is the fun part. Let's find the,
Boss, that prisoner you extracted was a civilian abducted by the target.
yeah.
The trafficker is trying to make contact with a human rights NGO. He hopes that by handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety. I don't get it. Why an NGO? Why run to someone else for help? You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated.
Okay, subject is...
Send everybody back. I'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it later. Let's see if you can talk to me for a second.
He's coming too.
Okay, there's my intel file.
The map has been updated.
Oh, I was right next to it. Cool. Right next to the intel file. Works for me. And now we have at least one more
Intel
Picked up
file.
an intel file. According to this information, the target is headed for Gazeba camp. We also have his movement route.
Been
I've
updated.
updated your map. Use the target's route to locate him. Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Gazeba camp.
Yeah, it's fine.
Down on the savannah.
I'm not here for you. I do want to grab that prisoner. prisoner. After that, I don't care about the rest of you. I mean, I'll probably just take y'all and just send y'all back to Oblivion anyway. Just because I don't want to deal with it. Because it's just better to do that.
You gotta extract him.
There is another prisoner. Bloody bummer.
Leave the rest to us.
Alright.
You gotta extract him.
Come on, dude, just sleep. This is the last
Subject
guy.
on board. Leave the rest to us.
Let's get the prisoners out of here, and then we'll chase the dude down.
Enemy prison detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, that gets rid of the prisoners.
You gotta extract him.
I knew that was going to be a task when I saw the number of prisoners.
Marker removed. Marker placed.
Alright, let's get across that savannah and try and find this guy. Yeah, I don't care about the guys that are still over there. What we want to do is we want to try and find this guy in the savannah somewhere.
Arrived at another base.
And hopefully he doesn't have like an entourage of tanks. Here's the path.
Caution. Rain approaching.
Maybe he's not here yet?
You have arrived. Enemy prison detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Maybe he hasn't arrived yet. Not over there. I mean, he's in the village, he's in the village.
Analysis complete.
looks like they're hunting him.
Analysis complete. Analysis.
That's the target.
Analysis
Eliminate him,
complete.
however you see fit.
Okay, so I found him.
The map has been updated.
What we'll do here. We'll just take them all home. There you go. See?
All along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies. Target extracted.
Yep, we're extracted.
Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by jumping.
Yep, we'll find. Yep, we're just gonna take everybody. Eliminate the trafficker, grab the people, grab the prisoners. Don't care about the last of it. We're just gonna exfil.
Leave the rest to us. Roger.
We're just gonna exfil and call it a day. I'll deal with the missing, the missing two later. Because this is gonna be a crazy, crazy time. Not bad. Not bad. There's my helicopter. Jump on in and grab the vehicle exfil and we'll be done. Which works for me. That's it. Not really worried about getting the S ranks or getting all the things, all the objectives or whatever on the first playthrough. I'll worry about that later. This is just about getting us things up and running.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Yeah, I got my S rank though. That's all that matters to get in the S rank. You get the S rank, who cares about the rest of it? Because once you get S rank on all of them, you can, who cares if you get A rank? That's all you get.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims.
Yep,
Says he got
guinea
a
pigs.
look at that factory in Zoya Madiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them, along with our man without a face.
Yeah.
His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. When he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else,
Yeah,
he said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet, but Those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base.
Told ya.
Forced. Maybe there's the glue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Yeah, it's not what you want, though. Okay, some more tapes. We got the... Okay, so what did we pick up? A physician. Don't really care. It's fine.
Side ops
Boss,
list.
we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base.
Sure.
Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
Oh, thank you. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow. We are having a good time here. So, we have a challenge list. We've got rank grade above, S rank, that's great. We do have a setup we have to go do. Eli's challenge. Really?
Please select a mission.
And root cause is the next mission. I don't want to do Eli's challenge or chase down root cause. Root cause is the intel team. Eli's challenge. Well, I have no choice but to do all
Please select a landing zone.
gold level missions.
To Mother Base.
I also do the Eli's challenge first. Because if it's gold, it's required.
Boss, about Eli. No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen.
Of course not.
Everything in terms of victory or defeat, he still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place. Again. If you don't mind, come back to Mother Base and go another round with him.
Of course I have to go beat the kid up again.
Weather will clear short.
It's also next to the battle gear, so I might just go check in on Huey for a minute. When we're done with this. There's a diamond up there. Well, there's a diamond on... That's fine. You can go run away. I wanted the diamond anyway. So where is he? Where'd he go, doggy? Where did he go? Oh, that was one of those weird ones. Where is he at? Where did he run off to? Well, he's letting me grab some diamonds from him. Take the kid down again. Go on, kid. Kid got beat again.
Side
Has
up.
that brat finally accepted that he lost?
No.
Only now will be a bit more obedient.
Database. Development project has been added.
If you think that kid's gonna be obedient, you got another thing coming. Okay, so we want to go check out the battle gear real quick. Just down here. And see if we've made any progress before we go on to the next mission. Because next mission, it would be great. Oh, we're getting there. Looks like the walker's in pieces. It's almost there. He's getting there. I'd say it's somewhere between a half and maybe 2/3 done. Alright. So, challenge, that's probably beating Eli. Document collection rate. Okay. Which means I probably picked up something from the cab. The conch shell. That's what you get from beating up Eli. Give me a pickup.
Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
Give me a pickup, and I'll remove the helicopter.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
And then we can go do the mission.
This is P1. On station at LZ.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go shower. It takes a minute. Now I can go. Now I'll catch this helicopter and get out of here. So actually, that version of Eli was a lot easier than the first one you beat him up. Because the first one you beat him up, you got the other kids around. You've got the multi-layered boat thing that is just a mess to deal with. And then in this case, it's a lot easier because it's just pretty much on a flat plane. Just lots of things to hide behind. And you don't have to play games with them, just have to charge up and just flop them over with QCQ. First round I had to literally shoot him down. It's terrible. But it was necessary.
Please select a mission.
Oh, that's right, nobody can leave.
Please select a mission.
Alright, root cause.
Mission accepted.
Drop in here.
Central Africa.
I honestly don't think we need the car, but we'll take it just in case. The car makes life easier. It's all fun part. It's all the fun. The trick is getting through the I think it's 30 when you can jump the kids and stuff.
Problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's our only link to the root cause of the epidemic.
So he's here, we're dropping here, he's there. Should be an easy extraction.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated.
Alright. Let's slide on in, grab our intel, dude. Slippery on out.
You have arrived. Extraction arrived at the
Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
has been updated.
You know it's here somewhere. Alright, that's fine. We'll take this guy over here.
Enemy presence detected. The map
Come here,
has
dude.
been updated.
We gotta have a chat.
The map has been updated.
We'll just take this guy over here. So we got a prisoner up over there.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
At your destination.
Alright, so let's just take this the easy way here. Alright, let's just send people back, call it a day. The easiest thing to do is just send them all home. Deal with them later. And occasionally grab one for a conversation. Because you need to... Okay, so we have a lot of dead people. Out the window. I don't care about your body. I want the damned resources. Alright, so let's go get our other sleepers. Grab our other
Boss got an emergency report from the intel team. A vehicle has fled the guard post heading northwest. The prisoner at the wheel appears to be the target.
of course it is.
Escape on his own. The target is no longer at the designated position. Find that vehicle fast.
Sure. Yeah, we saw it.
The target's in danger. Get to the
Yeah, we'll
scene
deal
of
with
the
it.
crash.
It's fine. I'll get out of their range in a minute. It's fine. If I had my car with me, it'd be one thing, but Let's see. Is he injured?
Enemy presence detected. The map
Where's
has
the
been
target?
updated.
Has to be around there somewhere. That's the target. He's still breathing,
Complete.
but he's in no shape for a Fulton extraction. Nice find.
Info
I'll send a
support
chopper.
helicopter
Get the target to the RV.
It's fine. I can get him there. We can get him there pretty much unseen because of the dog. Because the dog will alert me.
Squad, arriving shortly at LZ.
Thank you.
This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Good enough for me.
has arrived. Enemy presence detected.
Alright, here we go. Come on, helicopter, let's get some armor on you. Let's get our butts in and out.
No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Yeah, no, they're still shooting at me. Yeah. You notice, people. We're leaving.
Mission complete. And the target safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
Okay. One of three.
The map has
I have
been
no clue who the other two are.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Keep transferring people over to quarantine and call it a day.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
It was not. It was only a good day. I don't know what the other two were. I think I have to get to him before he exfils on the Jeep. I think that's one of the things on there.
Boss,
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
you extracted was DOA. He kept insisting we listen, right up until his last breath, about the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code talker. He even told us where he is. Boss,
There we go.
let's make sure his death was the last. It's high time we met this code talker.
Okay. So we got some soldiers, not really caring. Oops.
Boss, you need to make contact with code talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is.
Oh, and he is old.
This disease that's spreading across Mother Base.
Oh, he is old.
Mission on your iDroid.
Okay. I don't care. Okay. We did get some people for root cause of air better. It's not bad.
Please select a mission.
Code talker. Oh, that's right. We gotta go up to Lafayette Valley. Get him out of there. And this is a rough one. So the question here was, instruct the team before he could get in an accident, exit the hot dome with the intel team by land. So you'd have to get him, get the Jeep, and exfil on the Jeep. Or bring your own Jeep. One or the other. Alright, let's go to Code Talker.
Accepted.
And then I can get my people back.
Deploying.
Once we get this done, then we know what's going on, and I can do the thing where we just, have to sterilize everybody. Give them medication, I'll sterilize them, and then I get my people back.
Boss, make contact with the old man known as Code Talker. According to the intel team member you extracted, he knows what the epidemic is and how to treat it.
Yeah.
Deep in the valley beyond the forest. He's a high-value target who's probably in
And this mansion is a pain in the butt.
price. And you convinced security on site is gonna be tight. Watch yourself out there, all right?
It is a tight mission.
And if the treatment requires it, extract him to Mother Base.
Yeah, it will. We'll extract him, because that's the only way we're getting the information we need. Okay, so we're going upriver. Right, there's the Jeep. Alright, doggy. Is that our direction we have to go? That's the direction we have to go. Upriver. Now, going upriver is I'm not going to say it's a good thing. However, it is...
No sign of the enemy. Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by now.
It is challenging.
Missed. Have a bad feeling about this.
Alright, this is going to be... a problem. Because we're gonna have these guys. And I don't have my rocket launcher on me. Yes, the female Borg snipers. They're clones from Quiet. These are Quiet's clones.
Is that... Boss, it's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this.
Of course they are. So what am I supposed to do with these guys? Go quiet, go hard. What are we gonna do about this? I don't think this sniper rifle is gonna get through the trace. I can sniper. Alright. Just have to...
You see that? The sniper vanished into thin air. Just like Quiet. If you can't mark them, there's no way to tell where they'll strike from next.
Yep.
Stay on your guard.
That's the problem.
Sniper,
Ooh!
where are they?
Caught the dog. Dog caught that one. Okay, that's the one I haven't hit yet. Oh, there's one up there. Can't see that one. There it is. That one's in a precarious spot that I actually could hit her if I can pin her. All right, one down. All right, one's taken out. Can't see where they are. Yeah, I know. Where are you? I got a bush in my way. Okay, that's one I've already clipped once. I already clipped that one once. That one's been winged once. Can't see where it's at. If I can get that one pinned down. There she is. That's two. Don't know where the others are at the moment. Haven't seen their lasers for a bit. So I'm not sure exactly where they're hiding. I just know that these two are there and there. That's the direction I'm heading. There they are. Alright. Can't see the other one. Not as clean of a hit as I'd like. But definitely a clean hit. I don't see either sniper though. Thank you, doggy. Doggy's close enough that he can pick him up. Which makes... Oh! Shit. You just have to be able to play popcorn with them. You can play popcorn with these guys. You can cause them to fire, and then once they've shot, they have to re-aim. And because they have to re-aim, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where did she go? There she is. Alright. Reload. It does not matter if these guys can hear you or not. To be honest. You can be silenced or not silenced, and it does not matter. You're out. Trick is, can I get to this guy? Get to this one.
Don't tell me you took them all out.
Yep.
That's incredible, boss.
We hit them all.
Men can rest in peace now.
Alright, now we do have all of them. Up here on the thing. The question is, can I exfil them? That's the question. Will they let me exfil them? No, not yet. I don't have that particular module. Yeah. So we're kind of snookered on that. But I guess we'll be okay. So what I can do is I can actually get a supply drop up here. Once we get a little farther along. I think we'll just have them drop it next. Here we go. So I'm going to stand back here. Have them give me a supply drop.
Please select supplies requested.
And while we're waiting for the supply drop, we'll go ahead and do a little scouting maybe.
Supply drop complete.
See if we can get some people. Some of that scouted out. Because this one can be a challenge.
Complete.
if you don't get
Analysis
everybody
complete.
scouted out
Analysis complete.
in advance. There's a lot of ways this can go wrong. I have done this mission multiple times. Some days it's gone right, some days it's gone horribly wrong. And there's the chopper. I thought there was a chopper on this one.
Extraction arrived at water base.
Alright. This one's one of those that has a lot of things you have to worry about. You have guards, and there's a lot of them. They patrol. You have, I think, a helicopter. I think there's some tanks on this one that you can do. Exfilling Code Talker is a challenge, to say the least. But if you're smart, you can.
They know about that battle just now.
Of course it is.
Dimension. The target's close. Be sure to think this through.
Yeah, I know. This one's a fun one because it's got a lot of little things that can go wrong that you have to worry about. I've done this one as an S before, and it is
You have
rough.
arrived at your destination.
Like, this guy here is pretty okay. These guys up there are pretty okay. Should be a guy over here somewhere. This is why you take the dog with you, because the dog makes your life so much easier.
Analysis.
They're with the PF Zero Risk Security.
Complete.
Looks like they're already on guard.
And that's
Try
fine.
interrogating them. They might know the target's exact location.
Oh, we know where the target is.
Analysis complete.
The trick here is there's so many of them that if you try and take this too quickly or too energetically, you end up in a firefight from hell or alerting them or what have you. Like these two guards right here. I can take these two out.
iDroid information updated. There's more than one entrance. How do you plan on sneaking in?
The map has been updated.
Stay okay.
I was trying not to get caught. Alright, well, we got caught. It's fine. Let's use this to our advantage.
Spit it out. Rozprzedajcie! Goswaj!
We're just gonna pile some guys up. We're just gonna pile the bodies up and just send them out the window. I said we're just gonna pile the bodies up and send them out the window. This guy over here, we're gonna get rid of this guy.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, hey, dude. You're not gonna wake them up. Y'all are all going home.
The sun will set shortly.
Yep, it's fine. Because while these guys are all gonna be taking naps, I'm just gonna send them all home. Come on. Give me the guys. Just wanted to get them all over here and then just pile up all the bodies and just send them all on. I don't want to risk having a bunch of bodies down here. Listen, the advantage of having the dog is I don't have to worry about where people are, because the dog marks them for me. I don't have them marked. The dog marks them, and we're good to go.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
So on the back side of this building, I have, what, one guy left? And he is, like, absolutely oblivious. I mean, absolutely oblivious.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I will grab this gun in a minute. I'm gonna grab this guy, interrogate him, because old man is here.
We know where to
Thank you.
find the target. Do whatever it takes to bring Code Talker back.
The map has been updated.
And I'm gonna take out this one. I am not going to get rid of that a.k.a. gun,
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
just in case we have to deal with a helicopter popping in. Because a helicopter popping in would be real easy to use that just to get rid of it. The trick to this one is not getting caught. If you can get all these people in and out without getting caught, shit.
Hey, fella, what's going on?
Outpost captured.
Then
The map has been
you stand a chance of having a lot less issues. Because frankly,
He's coming too.
there's like tanks or whatever running around, and they are a pain in the butt if you're not careful. Let me go ahead and grab
You gotta extract him.
this invoice. Okay, so the dude is inside. I know where he is. See, He's inside the house. Now inside the house is a whole bunch of stuff. It's processed materials and and I am going to clear the house before I go after Code Talker. Why? Because I know where he is. I know the house is currently empty of people. And I can just take a little bit of time and grab the materials, find the radio. I can break the radio. Look, a blueprint. Going up. Is there anything else here? Yes, there's a radio right here. More suppressors. That's awesome. I got the radio bit. What else we got here? Oh, look. Let's make it to it. It's a lot harder for them to call for help. So if we do actually have backup come in, they can't call for help. Anything up higher? I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this mission, so finding all the materials is going to be a small challenge, but we'll be fine. Right. Oh, there's an antenna. I'll just blow while I'm here. Let's see, what else do we got? I blew the main radio, so they're not going to be able to call for help anyway. But damaging the antenna just sounds like fun. Okay, so I think that's everything up here. And we can go back down. And I believe that's everything we need for Code Talker. We're getting there. Okay. Because he's down here. Go back to the first floor, through the library. There we go. Down to the first floor. And go this way to find the door to the basement. And we go down into the cellar, into the basement. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down more. And the dude is down here around the corner. And unlock the door and boom, cutscene. Yes, this old man is, like, beyond old. You don't need your pistol, dude.
I've been waiting, Tilly. Or should I say, Bedahokhale?
get the old man.
That's him.
Yeah,
Code talker.
this guy's like 700 years old.
It's infecting my men. How do we... Silence. Or death. What do you... It could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae. They
Yes,
enter
it
the
is.
throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host lungs, killing it. The particular sound.
Look out, man.
His words. They attack only those who speak a certain language. Not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to. But silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike.
Yep, smoke the old man's peace pipe.
Good. That should deafen them for a while. You have bought yourself some time. Speak. Is there a cure?
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli. At which point, nothing can be done.
But
There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection. I need your help.
yes, you do.
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work.
Skullface, yes.
Even a country like America sways in his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of the net lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Nishia led you here. If my children have upset the Hoju of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
There we go, old man. Alright, let's take the old man with us. He is a desiccated corpse of a being. Now, checkpoint. Now the game gets hard. Because now we have to get out.
You've secured the target, but he's too old to risk a full extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are the dream of every
Oh.
since the dawn of time. Teach them your enemies.
Okay.
Then unleash them on his lands.
Yeah.
Destroying only those who speak his tongue. He calls them his ethnic cleansers.
Ethnic cleansers.
Yep.
That's what Skullface is after. Then, in Zoya, Badiabulo was... Boss, he's gonna wipe every language besides English off the face of the earth.
Ironic, isn't it? He was language, and now they take it away. It is thanks
have new guards.
Mission
This
info.
is where life gets hard.
Map has been updated. Development project has been added.
Because they are now all over the place. We have a chopper down there. I'm gonna need to get upstairs. And get out of here in a way.
They know you took out the skulls. No sense rushing things now. Wait and see what their next move is.
I need to get away from these people. Which way do I want to go? Which way do I go? Let's go this way. Actually, maybe if we go this way. If we go, all right, thanks, dude. You just gave me a, path in. Is he gonna come in the door? No, he's gonna stay outside. Alright, so our drop point
Please select a landing zone.
is here or here. Now, to do the one down there, I have to go through that chopper. To do the one up here, we don't. I just have to go through a bunch of people and I think a tank or two. It's just
Victims of the experiments. They were implanted without my knowledge, even had I known. There is nothing I could have done.
Are the MIA intel team members buried there too?
I bet.
They're gonna pay for this.
A landing zone.
Okay, so I need to get there. So get off of that.
Marker placed.
That's where we're going. Trick here is to get up and not get busted.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Reset the pistol. Because we can get through this cleverly.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Come on, dude, take a nap. Thank you. I'm not sending y'all back because I'm trying to get out of here without
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
having to kill the whole world. There's way too many people. If I can get through this without having to do that, I'm going to. Thank you. There's a tank over there. Trust me, I've done this one. I've collected both tanks. I've taken out the helicopter. I've done all the things. It is definitely a challenge. What kind of tank is it anyway?
Analysis complete.
Oh! It's a big one. Yes, I can get in there, and yes, I can get that tank out without getting busted.
Plane approaching.
I've done it before. I'm not gonna do it. Not a chance in hell.
Please select a landing zone. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
And it looks like we're in the clear. I was just going for getting him in and out and not having to deal with anything else. I'll just go grab some weeds while I'm here. Waiting for the helicopter to sneak in, pick me up, and sneak me out.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
One of the things I have done, though, is, taking out everything. Picking everything up. Right, let's get the old man on the helicopter.
Gaining altitude.
And, hopefully it doesn't, alert anything.
Enemy presence detected.
I know.
Has been updated.
Get us out of here. And exfil 3 and 4.
Extraction arrived at
Okay, so we're
residence.
missing 2? I'm sure one's like collect the
Amazing. Mission complete. Right
the
there
tank.
is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
I S ranked that first try. Whew. I still didn't get 2 of them. I think the 2 of them is like take out the helicopter and capture the tank or capture the tanks. I think that's what those were. Oh, look.
Boss, we found the bodies of the 2 missing Intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We
Yeah.
knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base.
Yep.
Code Talker. He's the only hope we've got.
Yep. Alright. Risk Security Inc. Change part. Got that logo. It's kind of an interesting logo. Okay. Honestly, I don't care about anybody who's not an S rank at this point. Because everybody else is just, we need people. We just need people. Now we have Code Talker. He can explain the situation.
I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite,
It does affect the host.
just the host as well. Your infection will be contained, but you and your men will also be rendered infertile.
Yeah.
That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
That freak show back there. They the work of your children too?
different strain from the vocal cord parasite,
Yeah.
known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him, then steal my research.
Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do.
You seen one of their vehicles?
The yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting. Cargo, some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea.
We have a problem.
It's them.
We're in trouble. I love it's to be continued. Yes. They're inside the yellow cake.
Mission
Boss,
log.
are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview.
Pretty much.
Can't allow him to have such power.
Pretty much.
Mission details and get going ASAP.
Alright. So. We have. Oh, it's a heavy machine gun. Heavy rifle? It's a heavy set. Is that the 50 cal? I think it's the 50 cal sniper rifle.
Project.
Yeah, here it is. The Brennan. 12.7 millimeter. Sounds like a 50 cal to me. This is one hell of a. It's anti-meter rifles. Yeah, it's 50 cal. That is a huge ass sniper rifle. But I now have the Brennan. So what we want here is we want to check to see what's new. Petra bombs. Oh yeah, after being the kids, you get Molotov cocktails. I forgot about that. Not necessarily great things, but you know. Alright, so now we can do research children. Because we have the conch shell. That's what we need to get the children. Okay. So now we can pull children. That leaves us with skulls and what is it? Skulls and wormhole drive, I think. I think that's the only two that are left. But with the children exfil ability, it allows us to do all the side ops for the kid missions where you have to exfil all the silly kids. Alright. Right. Yes, it's just that one there. It's a shame, but it's okay. The arm has nothing in it, and the chest has nothing about here. Alright, so I think we're okay there. What do we got here? Okay, so in Code Talker, Curiosity,
Select a mission.
what were we missing? Extract the skulls, which we can't do yet. And extract the armored vehicle. So if I'd taken the tank, I would have gotten 5. Because you can't do 6 until you get the ability to extract skulls. Metallic Arcana. Fight off the skulls, assault, return to base with Code Talker. The unusual mist has blanketed the area. The skulls must be eliminated before it will clear. Right, this is part 2. Do I want to do this with a sniper rifle, or do I want to do this with a rocket launcher? Let's do it with a sniper rifle. I may regret that decision. I may regret that decision, but we'll do it anyway. Because all I need to do is, if I can point and click, I don't need to aim down the one, I just have to hit him. And I only need to hit him 3 times.
It's them.
Yeah, they're gonna tear us down. He's gone. I don't think they ever explain why Big Boss is seemingly immune to the skulls. I don't know if they ever actually explain why you're immune. Kind of. My helicopter just kind of aged real quick. Rocket launcher is not necessarily a good thing. I've done this one with the rocket launcher, I've done it with the grenade launcher. I've done it with a bunch of different things.
It looks like you're surrounded by mist. The support chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Yeah, the old man. Get the old man out of the chopper. We're gonna crash on the airbase.
Hurry. They are coming.
Yeah, we know. Yep. Like I said, we don't know why you're not affected by them. We just know that everybody else is. And the whole base is infected. And we're like, this is bad. these guys are rough. So the trick here,
We are their quarry.
what do we do?
Skulls. So that mist is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Plus, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
I got a Jeep though. Yeah, I know. I know. This is the problem. And the problem is, don't know what to do with the old man. Ah! Maybe I should just grab the rocket launcher.
Kidding around. Snake?
Maybe I should just grab the rocket launcher.
So that mist is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Plus, you need to eliminate the skulls. And we cannot lose Code Talker.
Get up! Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up. Honestly, I'm gonna have to redo this mission. I don't have the weapons for this. Hold on.
What happened? Boss!
Return to ACC. Yes. We need different weapons to do this mission. I need something that's got more punch to it. So, going into this particular mission,
Please select a mission.
we can do this, but we're gonna need weapons that, we're gonna do a lot more damage. Grab that. Grab that and pray it's enough. I really don't have a high-end lethal pistol. Yeah, I don't have anything there either. Support weapons. Anything useful? No. Any support items that are useful? Nope. And all our tools are what we need, so... Of course, if we just put him in the Jeep and... Can we just put him in the Jeep and drive?
Deploying.
I don't know. I don't know if you can just put him in the Jeep and drive. Come on.
Listen, I missed his network. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. But you'll need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose code
Yep.
talker.
I know. But... Okay. Yeah, I know. Oh God. That one's down. Oh God. Heal, 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 heal. This is where it gets. Bloody bugger. I still have 4 on me? Thought I knocked one out. I hit that one smack in the face with a dart, and it's like, nope, didn't feel it. Can I get a...
Please select supplies requested.
Ow.
Supply drop complete.
Ah! Okay, this is one of those things, it's pain in the butt.
So that Misty is their work. We'll be able to send in another chopper for now. But that's not to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Yes, we need to eliminate the skulls. I understand that. Okay, that one hit. Oh, bad. They have 2 health bars? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
They have 2 health bars.
So that Misty is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Yeah. They won't attack him? As you're the target? The trick here is to focus fire. Where's the one? There's the one I want. One down. I need
Key supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
it's unfortunate you can't stop moving. I know, I already have a supply drop down. controls on this suck. This mission is.
So that misses their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now.
Let's get out of.
To eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Where is he? Trick is gotta get your butt moving. Too many. Okay, he's down. Alright, that gives me one down. Ah!
Please supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Okay. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Wait for the supply drop to come in. Thank you. Just, this is a pray and spray problem. Okay. Not you. I want you. I want him. 'Cause he's almost knocked out. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Come on. That's two. All right, that's two. I just need to get two more.
Please select and supplies requested.
Okay.
Supply drop complete.
They're dumbfounded. They lost me. actually is to my favor. Because with them being dumbfounded, I have time to get my new missiles up and running. Alright. Because now I can get these guys. Please. That's it. One more.
Nice going, boss.
That's it.
That mist is clearing. Great work, boss. I'm coming in on another chopper.
Requested.
Get code talker to the LZ and wait there.
Mission info has been updated.
Wonder if these guys would be worth sending back.
Analysis complete.
I'll send a few. Lord knows I could use them. I'm just grabbing people at this point. That's a whole lot of missiles that I had to use. But it's okay. That's why you get the killer bees.
Get in, boss.
That's why you get the killer bees and
Extraction.
the multi-missile
Mother base.
launcher like I have right now. It's just what you do.
Object has been added.
We got a new skill.
Mission complete, boss.
I don't know what I got.
You'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
Break a sweat? What do you mean? I had to reset 3 times. I had to reset several times. So let's change out my equipment once. That's a mess. Okay, so. What are we looking at this time? What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Let's give us some answers. But with the old man in tow and the...
Skullface is no longer in Africa. The nuclear test was a success. Now they turn their knives on me.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
The final test was the opposite. To prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he retains control of.
It's not like hawking small arms to militias.
Indeed. He plans to avoid detection by exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic a.k.a. Once on site, the metallic a.k.a. enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Load it onto all-terrain bipedal machines. They ensure any country, armed group, even
That's
the
crazy.
smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And
Yep.
Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why he ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. The fail-safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
It's a stronghold.
By a man, not a country.
If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The two superpowers
Because nukes no longer have value, and they're controlled by a third party, so skulls machete.
The R&D and medical teams have come up with a
Parasite
proposal
suits.
for a new suit that applies Code Talker's research, the Parasite suit. Apparently, it can recreate some of the skull's unusual abilities. But in order to use those abilities, it needs parasites.
Of course it
If
is.
you want to wear this suit, you're going to need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
There we go. Now we get. So what was it? It was a new skill we got that it said. What was that? Okay. Maybe it's the whole parasite suit thing. Because finishing that mission gets you the parasite suit. Doing Eli gets you the ability to extract the kids. And the dog in the back thing. Yep, I'm happy.
The epidemic at Mother Base.
Well, we have the solution now.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base. What's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain, meaning the breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
Yeah.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Use this. A type of Wolbachia, introduced to a sample of the parasite. The parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. You must cultivate more.
Yeah, it's a fun one. That would take weeks. And many more would probably die along the way. But it would take weeks. But
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform.
yay. Good job, boys.
Skullface will pay for this.
Yeah. Now we can do the research to extract skulls. We can do the research to we got the kids being researched now.
Again with the truth serum?
What are those
Yeah.
legs made of?
Huey.
Titanium? All the way to the femur.
Metallic archaea.
You think?
Sahelanthropus. Where is it?
What?
We have to know before his plan is complete. Sahelanthropus is the final piece.
What are you talking about?
If the Soviets break out a mobile, controllable nuclear weapon, East-West relations will be right back at the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The Cold War returns to life, as countries without nuclear arsenals line up for what Skullface is selling.
Yeah.
Weapons proliferate overnight, and on the brink of annihilation, the world maintains its balance.
But we know this is all just a shield, a ruse.
The cleansing parasites are what matter most. A WMD to eclipse the nukes, and the only one that can still be used. Skullface is the world's greatest threat.
Yes,
And
yes.
heroes. The pieces are in place. All that remains is to unveil Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan.
They can't activate it without me.
Try again. They can't activate it.
Okay, B0.
There he goes.
Is beyond the Soviet base camp, in a lab built by the Soviet philosophers.
Took him long enough. I don't know why I just didn't give it up to begin with.
But I have no idea how he's controlling it. It wasn't designed to accommodate a human pilot.
Yeah, well.
No! No! Wait!
Oh, they torment him. I don't know why he just didn't cough it up to begin with.
We got word from Afghanistan. Everyone at the Soviet base camp's dead. No sign of fighting. Parasites. Skullface's men then headed north.
Yeah, they did.
Target is OK-B0. That's where he'll activate Sahelanthropus. Unless we stop him, he'll go down in history a conquering victor. We can't let that happen. Wipe him out. Don't leave any trace of his existence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need backup on this one.
You'll rendezvous on site.
Definitely need backup. I'm talking about serious, serious pain. Serious pain. Okay. So time to do some cleanup. And then we'll go from there. So we now have all of our people back. And we've obtained a bunch of cassette tapes. All of our levels go back up to where they belong. Wait for that bloody
Mission list updated. Development
buggers to catch up.
has been added.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna find that entry vocal parasites, and we have Metafricare. So Metafricare is gonna take.
Go, Tucker. What are the metallic archaea? Volcanic craters spewing sulfur. Water hot enough to boil your skin off. Ocean depths
Yes, it's called Shiny.
plus atmospheres. Wastelands radioactive enough to kill you where you stand. There are groups of organisms that survive despite.
Yes, there are.
Because of living in such environments.
I've heard about them. Extremo something.
Extremophiles.
Extremophiles. By selecting certain species, then subculturing and repeatedly modifying them, I created a metallic offspring of pure archaea. They subsist on metals rather than organic matter.
And some of them even
Now let's see
consume uranium.
here.
Yes,
Development.
uranium enrichment archaea metabolize only uranium-235.
Fire project.
As a result, they produce weapons-grade enriched uranium. How is that possible? Consider how plants fractionate carbon isotopes when they conduct.
Alright, here's the parasite stuff.
Nature possesses abilities beyond our imagination.
So it was archaea that brought down your chopper?
Corrosive archaea, yes.
Alright.
They oxidize metals, feeding off the energy in the electrons they receive.
Parasite suit.
What became of the wreckage?
We had the R&D team retrieve samples for study in airtight plastic containers, of course.
Prudent. We shall extract archaea from it in good time. They should help you
I think I will take a parasite suit
Any chance we could start?
because I decided to go that way.
Could be a lot. I might just have another use for them.
if it's only a small amount you need.
That's fine. I'll get the R&D team to assist. Let's go.
South Africa was previously suspected of developing nuclear weapons.
Let's see
It
now.
already had a conspicuous presence at the UN because of apartheid and its armed expansionism.
Almost
They
there?
went to Angola and Mozambique
See, medical team.
socialist countries in '74. South Africa felt hounded into a corner, so it accelerated its nuclear program to protect itself.
Right, the medical team up.
The Soviets discovered a test facility, and 2 years after that, an
Do
American
that.
satellite observed a flash in the southern Indian Ocean. It said this was South Africa conducting a nuclear test with the help of a certain ally.
Let's do that.
Face used the situation in South Africa to get this ally to lend a hand. They both wanted nukes, so it was a mutually beneficial relationship.
So we don't have the noise suppressor yet, but we do have the anesthesia specialist who just need to get
weapons production
medical
in
team up.
75. In '74, the government was still able to get by with bluffing that it had a nuclear arsenal. But the year after, word spread that an independent armed group in the Caribbean was crushed by Cypher for possessing a WMD.
There we go.
That's right, boss. What happened to you and your men was the reason South Africa decided to push ahead with nuclear development. A force independent of any country getting its hands on a nuke. That was
I
a
can
threat to
upgrade
the
to this
existence of
one.
countries everywhere. It wasn't just South Africa.
It's $500,000
A
though.
lot of countries to get nukes. The world was scared of you.
Could really
You were a
use
threat
that.
to more than just the Cold War. If nations are gears in a machine, you had the power to smash them loose and watch the whole world grind to a halt.
Let's see, so this gives us enhanced homing and enhanced stopping power. It's actually useful. I don't know if I want to spend the million on it yet, though. Alright, we have another one to listen to. Vocal parasites one.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base. You've seen everything we've got on the outbreak. What's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain, meaning a breeding
Let's see.
parasite
We're gonna need parasites, camo parasites, mist parasites.
Quite so. He's right. All the victims do speak Kakongo.
So they can survive if they just use another language.
There is no guarantee. You're only dealing with the Kakongo strain. Other language strains may be present. You well know he was teaching them languages all over the world.
The Devil's House.
Yep.
There is no way to know how many strains he has at his disposal.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic? You mentioned using microbes.
Yeah.
A type of Wolbachia introduced to a sample of the parasite.
Wolbachia?
A parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation.
Yeah, I don't think we need anything else at this point. I think our biggest problem we need right now
But we did keep a few for study.
is just collecting
Take this sample,
people.
grind it to a pulp, and introduce it to the larvae now nesting in the dead. The Wolbachia
Give me riot suits.
within those larvae.
They're soldiers, not some petri dish.
I can deal with
Conventional
cells.
cultivation methods will take too long. Extract the Wolbachia from those larvae and vaccinate your men. Kikongo speakers
Surveillance,
the fastest.
decoys,
No one is to speak a word
mines,
Kikongo until the Wolbachia are safely inside them. I will
helmets.
instruct your medical staff in detail on site. You have
Look at machine guns.
Yes.
Body armor might be a good choice.
I made a pact with your bit de Holone on the honor of the Dene. I speak no lies.
Keep an eye on him.
Will do. Follow me. I'll take you to the medical team.
Okay. Side ops.
We must wait for the Wolbachia to
This is probably our best bet to do next.
Disease transmitted. If it's carried by insects or rodents, then
There is no intermediate host.
so
The vocal cord parasites lay their eggs in the larynx of the host. Most hatch and migrate to the lungs, but some are transported to the mouth through ciliary movement, mixing in with saliva.
Saliva. Droplet transmission.
sneezing, coughing,
Yep.
any food or water containing infected saliva. It would spread fast.
Indeed. And when the larvae migrate to the lungs, symptoms can resemble the early stages of a cold, making it easy to infect others.
Meaning a simple conversation would be enough to pass it on.
All right.
God, I'm gonna have to do
What
something
happens after
serious.
the larvae migrate to the lungs?
It is as I said before. They mature by feeding on alveolar tissue. It is only then that noticeable symptoms appear.
And by that point, it's too late. He's infected everyone else. It's one hell of a weapon you've created.
That is what Blag Anna wanted.
Alright.
Something that would spread.
Go ahead and give me the best chopper.
In truth, he's not the reason. But we will discuss that another time.
The Wolbachia have multiplied.
So, customize the helicopter.
Vaccinating. But is this really the only way? Sure, it'll prevent infection, but the cost?
You would rather remove their vocal cords?
No. Tactical communication's the linchpin of what we do.
What if we were to ban the use of Kakongo?
Insufficient. First, there's no guarantee that only the Kikongo strain is here. Second,
They just had that conversation.
a matter of how the parasites lay their eggs. Before they can copulate, they must be exposed to the pronunciation of a specific language.
Stop that. We don't yet. Okay. Let's What's that? Achieve Intel. Oh, listen to 10% of the Intel dates. I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna do that offline because I see no reason doing it online. Resources. What are resources? We're really low on fire, but we're good on everything else. So, is there any base facilities that we can build that we're not currently building?
Commencing platform
Go ahead
construction.
and build those. Let's see here. We have 330 coins. We'll get our 600 coins for free at some point. It's like 35 a day or whatever it is. We'll get there in like a month or whatever. I may not be still streaming when that goes up, but it'll be there. Alright. So, like I said, there's a couple things we need to do. I mean, I gotta do these. And I'll go ahead and do these. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch a bunch of people. Make some more money. Do some side missions, do some
Please select a mission.
recollection missions here. Because, doing these will get us cash and whatever. Like, this one here will get us parasites. This one here will get us a bunch of people. So getting us a bunch of people is important. We got a bunch of missions that are eligible here. It's gonna take some time. But it's doable. See, this one here is a tough one until you get the electromagnetic specialist, which according to that he's here. The trick here is to look here and see what you can find. Like, we got the bionic specialist. Oh, we don't have the bionic specialist who's available in this mission. We don't have the botanist from this mission. We don't have the cybernetics specialist from this mission, or the drug developer. This one has a blueprint we're missing. I like how they mark it all. Missing the botanist from this one. Missing a blueprint here. Missing the first aid manual from that one. That's the kids. So that one's the white mamba. That one I can actually now do because I can extract kids now. that one I just didn't pick the peach, which is kind of weird. Anything new elsewhere? Yeah, there's a couple things I need to pick up. There's like some of the blueprints we have that we need are just not here yet. The big things like the bionics and the cybernetic specialist. Those two guys are like the big ones we don't have. And if we look at side ops, blueprint. What else is new here? Wandering soldier. Infantry. Mine clearing. Eventually I have to go back and do all the command platforms here. All the target practices and platforms. All 6 of those, all 7 of those. Just to get them off the side ops list. Because they're at the top of the side ops list, so. So I need to do those. But in any case, that is where we're going to call it for tonight. Thank you for dropping in. It's greatly appreciated. I will do this again on Friday and Saturday of next week. I'll pre-schedule it over on YouTube. And if you have any questions, or have any suggestions, have any ideas, stop in and let me know. Have a good night.